So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we have the privilege to introduce to you this beautiful 2000 Ford Lightning pickup. And this truck comes to us just a very well-maintained example of these Lightning pickup trucks. And this is the second generation of the Lightning, being in the year 2000. And this truck is powered by that awesome supercharged 5.4 liter power plant that makes a very respectable 360 horsepower and 440 foot-pounds of torque. These were just a great sport truck offered by Ford in the early 2000s. And this one here, coming out of long-term ownership, has just over 80,000 original miles, but presents as a truck with much fewer. This is just a great example, one that's been lovingly maintained and nicely upgraded. You have the billet grille up front, the black multi-spoke custom wheels wrapped in Nitto NT555 tires, and that gorgeous black exterior is nicely complemented by the truck's gray suede and leather interior. And these just Lightning's got such a neat interior, not over the top, but those seats really set off the interior, and just a very comfortable seat on top of that. And not only is this a great looking example of the Ford Lightning, it's a great driving example. So we'll go grab the other cameras and take it for a test drive.
Gotta love the seats in these Lightnings.
For sure. If you haven't sat in one, you need to.
Yeah.
If Lightnings are anything, they're comfortable.
Oh my word, yeah.
So, yeah, now we're gonna go for a test drive of that awesome 2000 Ford Lightning.
That's how he gets his keys out. I had the privilege of summer daily a Lightning in '99, and I love that truck.
Yeah.
They're just great trucks.
And that supercharged 5.4 liter fires right up, just like you'd expect from a well-maintained truck like this. And it is showing just over 81,000 original miles.
81,313 right now.
And actually, I believe the previous owner had owned this truck. It's coming out of long-term ownership. He owned it since about 48,000. So he put about half the total miles on this truck himself.
And the drivetrain, starts up easy, no funny noises, no smoke, transmission's nice and tight.
No, these trucks, I mean, they're just, the interiors, they're very simple. I mean, they look like an F150 in here with the, I mean, you got some SVT gauges that kind of remind you that you are in a Lightning, and that added boost gauge, because this is a supercharged 5.4 liter. And from the factory made it 360 horsepower, 440 foot-pounds of torque. This one is on an SVT tuner, has been tuned on 93, so, and with a cold air intake, so just a little bolt-on stuff and exhaust, so maybe make it a little bit more than that. But they're just an easy driving, comfortable truck. They actually ride really nice for a standard capsule wheelbase two-wheel drive truck like this.
They do a nice well-balanced suspension, and these seats, specific to the Lightning, these seats are awesome.
They're so comfortable. And this, I mean,
I drive that truck for days, and it was comfortable.
Yeah. Take this on long road trips. It's just, they're an awesome truck. Got a great sound out of the supercharged V8 drivetrain. This does, like I said, has aftermarket exhaust. A little louder than stock.
But that supercharger whine is intoxicating.
It is. Yeah, I mean, they make just a great sound. They're such a fun truck, too. I mean, just cruising, you got the AC on. I mean, what the hell's that camera? AC on, I mean, they're comfortable. But and on top of that, they're a great looking truck.
They are.
I mean, it's awesome that Ford went with the step side bed on them. I mean, just, they have less like a tough stance to them just from the factory. This one has some added cosmetic goodies with the billet grille, the aftermarket wheels, all blacked out. I mean, this is just menacing looking truck.
And you got all your modern amenities. You got AC, cruise control, AM, FM cassette, full gauges, including tachometer, just, you know, power windows, power locks, and everything works on the truck. Cold AC.
Yeah, absolutely. That takes the roundabout well. Once we get we'll open up that 5.4.
And it's supercharged your mind.
Yeah. That's all I got. It's just an intoxicating sound. They're just a blast. They're a real quick truck, so when you want to get into it, you can. They hook up and they go.
Yeah. And they're still a pickup truck. And if you need a pickup truck,
yeah, you can still use them.
And it's a very well maintained, very clean truck.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can take this to the local cruise-in.
So be very proud of it.
Yeah, it'll stand tall, get attention, but it's not something that's definitely not a trailer queen.
No.
So you can enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to go cross country to go to the car show cruising, you can do it.
Yeah.
So if you're in the market for a sport truck or a Ford Lightning, second-gen Lightning,
you definitely want to take a close look at this one. Just a very well-maintained example. Hasn't been beat or abused. It does everything that it should. It's just a great turnkey example of these second-gen Lightnings. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that walk-around inspection. Really not that many defects on this truck at all. So this will be a nice little highlight reel of just a pretty Ford pickup. So definitely stay tuned. Now that we're done with the test drive, we'll move on to the walk-around inspection portion of the test drive video. And like we said earlier, this truck does have just a little over 80,000 original miles, but has been very well maintained. So there aren't that many defects on this truck, but we'll kind of get right into it. Starting with the driver's side of the windshield, I am not noticing any major stone chips or cracks anywhere. The glass on the driver's side is in excellent condition. The cowl is in very good condition, no cracks to speak of. It does have some white speckles. We're coming down to the driver's side front fender. Your Lightning emblem is in excellent condition. And the fender itself is very straight, not noticing any defects behind the wheel. I think there's a couple minor stone chips just in front of it, but no dents or dings of any kind. The driver side front wheel is in very good condition, showing very well. Wrapped in the Nitto tires. Come across the driver's side of the hood. The hood's very straight and clean. There is a little bit of wear, maybe. Yeah, just some maybe minor stone chips kind of peppering the front of the hood.
Yeah, just kind of what you would expect with 80,000 miles, but above average any.
I'll say less. You just probably less than you'd expect.
Less than you would expect.
Yeah. So your driver's side front headlight assemblies are nice and clear. Your front bumper's nice and straight. You do have probably there's a little scuff there, and maybe just some very minor nitpicky stone chips across the front. But just like the front of the hood, I would say it's definitely in above average condition. Has been upgraded nicely with a billet grille. Just a nice clean look on the front of this truck. Passenger side headlight assembly is nice and clear, just like the driver's side. Passenger side of the hood is nice and straight again. Coming into the passenger side front fender. Fender's nice and straight, not noticing any dings or dents anywhere. Actually, not really any major stone chips. You do down on the rocker cover, you do have some chipping.
You would kind of expect that.
Right. Passenger side front wheels in very good condition, very comparable to the driver's side. Passenger side of the windshields, just as clean as the driver's side, nothing really to note there. Same with the cowl. Your passenger side mirrors in very good condition. Maybe that's just some dirt we picked up. But your passenger side windshield, side glass is in very good condition. Same with the door, kind of throughout. Not noticing any. It's nice and straight. No real chips or anything in the door to note.
You have some light chipping along the rocker.
Yeah, the rocker cover. Yeah, like we mentioned before. Your cab corners are nice and clean and solid. Always an important area to check on these.
Any truck.
Absolutely. And then coming into the truck and the interior, you'll find that's definitely been well maintained, is in well above average condition for the miles and age.
Bottom of your door is free of rust, nice and clean. Nice thing about these sport trucks, they just don't see weather. Your passenger side door panel is in very good condition, almost absent of wear. It's in very, very good above average condition. Very nice clean door jamb. I mean, even your scuff plate is in very good condition. Passenger side of the dash is nice and straight. No warping, no cracking. And all the lettering throughout the interiors, nice and crisp, easily read. No warping around the airbag. Glove box area, your carpet, your factory floor mats do have a couple little stains in them, but the carpet itself underneath is in very good condition. You got some slight wear on the carpet in the center. And like these trucks do, the suede portion does kind of nap a little bit, but there's no tears, no holes. So the passenger side's in very good condition. This is the center portion of the seats in very good condition, and your armrest as well. Headliner is in very good condition as well. On here, other than a little bit of dirt, the roof is in very good condition. We might have some light age in the paint there, some minor cracking.
Going back outside the truck, across your rear glass is nice and clean, no defects to really note. Same with the trim around. The passenger side of your bed, down the rocker cover, you might have a little bit of wear, but you have some scratches in your step.
Pretty minor scratches.
Yeah, kind of nitpicky. Looks like there might be a scratch here.
You gotta look that hard for it.
Yeah, I gotta look pretty hard. Being a little nitpicky. But I mean, the passenger side rear of the bed passenger side of the bed throughout, it's actually very clean.
You got some light scratches down there, low.
On the rocker cover, with the nice smoked tail lights that are in excellent condition. Your passenger side rear wheel and tire are very comparable to the rest. Well, so the paint on the tonneau cover is starting to show its age. You are getting some checking in it kind of throughout. No missing paint, but you can kind of see. Coming across the tailgate, it's nice and clean. Again, no dents or dings to really mention. Your SVT logo is nice and clean. Same with your Ford logo. Your rear bumper is actually very straight.
Can tell it's never had a ball on it.
This truck's never been used as a truck other than stuff being put in the bed, which other than some scratching, there's no like major dents or dings. The bottom of your tailgate's nice and clean.
No rust.
Yeah, that seam is nice and crisp.
It's nice that the tonneau cover is on gas struts. Truck does come with the truck cover. But yeah, like Tyler was saying, there might be a dent here or there, but very minor. Nice solid bed, no rust.
I'm coming into the driver's side of the bed. Again, really not seeing anything major to note. Paint's all in excellent condition. Steps nice and clean. You might have some just chipping. There might just be some dirt on the rocker cover. Driver's side rear wheel is in very good condition again. Driver's side rear glass is nice and clean like the passenger side. Same with the trim around. And same with the back of the cab and your cab corner. No rust issues at all on this Lightning. Driver's side glass is in very good condition. Driver's side mirror does have a little scuff on the outside of the mirror, and maybe one up here. Other than that, nice and clean. Might have a little age spot in the paint there. And I think there's a stone chip way down here. Other than that, the door is nice and straight.
Coming Coming into the driver's side interior, very comparable to the passenger side, but I mean, just look how clean and crisp all the lettering is. You can just tell how well this truck has been maintained. Bottom of the driver's door again, no rust. I mean, your weep holes are real nice and clean. And the rest of the door card's in very good condition, no warping. And then again, another very nice clean door jamb. Your driver's side seat, getting a little bit of napping in the suede, but the rest of the suede and the leather is in very good condition. No tears. You know, even this bolster, these Lightning bolsters like to break down. This has a little bit of napping, but in very good condition. And then your floor mat and your carpet, very comparable to the passenger side carpets, in very good shape. Coming into the driver's side of the dash, nice and straight, no warping. Coming into your stereo, sorry about the sun, but all the lettering is very nice and clean and crisp. Very clean interior. Even the steering wheel, nice and clean. You know, we do have a little spot there on the cruise control button, but very nice interior. The other half of the headliner, very good condition.
Then come under the hood, you'll find a very tidy engine compartment showcasing that great supercharged 5.4 liter V8 power plant. Nicely upgraded with a polished BBK cold air intake. Other than that, no other real mods to note. So
The
we'll
money
go ahead.
shot for a Lightning truck.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get in the truck, fire it up, and show you some lights working. Tires right up, nice and tight, no funny noises. We have a great little whistle from the Supercharger. Beautiful sound.
Your headlights, your brights, your fog lights. It's going to bright out, but they both work. Driver side turn signal, passenger side turn signal. All your forward lights work as they should. The running lights, brake lights, driver side turn signal, passenger side turn signal, and both reverse lights. All your rear lights work just as they should.
So if you're in the market for a great looking, well-maintained Ford Lightning that's turnkey ready to enjoy, will look great at your local cruising or car show, and just is just an awesome truck and a piece of Ford performance history, you're definitely going to want to take a close look at this beautiful 2000 Ford Lightning. Rock Solid Motorsports.